hiding in the smokehouse.
Tyree, I think it's about time I did retire.
Sir, one of the dead is Trooper Smith.
Smith?
Wasn't for him, sir, there'd a lot more of us been gone.
Smith?
I served under him for more than a year, sir. Wilderness campaign.
Oh, yes, I know. Mr. Cahill.
Sir?
Where are the women?
They've rounded up the children, sir, getting them quieted down, sir.
Assign a burial party, Mr. Cahill. Then I'll want this column moving again within an hour. There's a storm coming up. For who shall believeth in me shall never die. I commend to your keeping, sir, the souls of John Sudrow and his wife Martha, Albert Bridges and his wife Annie, and also the soul of Rome Clay, late Brigadier General, Confederate States Army, known to his comrades here as Trooper John Smith, United States Cavalry, a gallant soldier and a Christian gentleman. Amen. Amen. We buried the dead and made ready for the journey back to Fort Stark.
Captain Brittle.
You will go to the rear, Miss Dandridge, where you belong.
Yes, sir, I'll go. But I want you to know that I'm well aware that all of this is because of me. Because I wanted to see the West. Because I wasn't Army enough to stay to winter.
You're not quite Army yet, miss, or you'd know never to apologize. It's a sign of weakness. As for what's happened, only the man who commands can be blamed. Rests on me. Mission failure. Yeah, we sure missed the stage, Miss Dandridge.
That's the word. Quain's doing fine.
That's the word. Quain's doing fine. That's the word. Quain's doing fine.
What are they talking about, Mr. Cohill?
Corporal Quain, the doc says he'll be all right.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Why? He's just another dog-faced soldier in dirty shirt blue. What's he mean to you? Did you ever dance with him at the fort? Did you ever speak to him? No, of course you didn't. Quain's not a gentleman.
I've been finding that some lieutenants' bars are no guarantee of a gentleman either.
You're glad about Quain, sure. But only because it puts the happy ending to the story you'll take back east to your tea parties. Well, now you can tell him you've seen it all. A real Indian fight. A man with an arrow sticking in his chest.
Why do you have
That should make your tour just about perfect.
If you don't mind, Miss Dandridge.
Yes?
Mrs. Alshard is a rough time in that wagon, helping with Quain and all. Would you spell her for a while?
Certainly, Captain. Thank you.
Mr. Cohill, did anyone ever take down your breeches and tan your hide?
Why, no, sir. That is, yes, sir, my father, sir, with a strap.
Well, I'm just old enough to be your father, bub. Now get out of here. Take a point.
They'll make a fine, boisterous couple, Captain Donald, when they're married.
When I want your opinion, Quincannon, I'll...
Yes, sir, any time at all.
Rain let up that afternoon, and at dusk I called a halt. We'd stop a while and rest. We needed it. All of us.
I wouldn't go any further if I were you.
Captain Brittle said we'd be here for 2 hours.
I didn't hear him say anything about taking a walk. There's probably 100 hostiles out there. You think that's a whippoorwill? Come on, Olivia, let's go back.
I can walk alone, thank you.
Olivia, please. The old man says don't ever apologize. It's a sign of weakness. But I'm sorry for everything I've said and done. Oh, honey, you know how I feel about you.
Flint, if you'd only...
All right, Cohill. Let's get her over with. Pull your blouse.
You crazy, mister?
Don't pull rank on me. You've been green-eyed ever since she put that yellow ribbon on.
Button up that shirt, mister.
Ross, please.
You can sneer all you want to, but you keep your paws off my girl.
All right, mister. I'll accommodate you.
Ross, no!
Button your shirt, Mr. Pennell. I thought better of you. 4 years out here and still acting like a wet-eared cadet on the Hudson. What is this all about, Mr. Cohill?
Sir, I must decline to answer, respectfully.
Mr. Cohill, it is a bitter thing indeed to learn that an officer who has had 9 years' experience in the cavalry the officer to whom I am surrendering command of this troop in 2 more days, should have so little grasp of leadership as to allow himself to be chivied into a go at fisticuffs, well, taps have barely sounded over a brave man's grave. God help this troop when I'm gone.
Sir, it was my fault.
You're at attention, Mr. Pennell.
It was a misunderstanding,
You'll
Captain.
oblige Miss Dandridge by getting back to troop area.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cohill, you will have the men build their squad fires higher.